Hi, my name is Dr. Adam Manley, and this is the introductory presentation to PHCC's Educational Foundation Pre-Apprenticeship course. For this session, we're going to talk about some of the items related to the actual course itself. We're going to talk about the objective of this course, the sessions within the course, how each session is laid out, and then the quizzes. The objective of the pre-apprenticeship course is to prepare an individual for a plumbing or HVACR apprenticeship. And when it comes down to it, it really is trying to increase the understanding of some fundamental competencies needed to be a successful apprentice. The course is broken down into 6 different weekly sessions. And so each week you will try to complete one of these sessions. Introduction to the trades, soft skills, or what we sometimes call workplace readiness skills, the math as it relates to plumbing and HVACR, the common power and hand tools used on the job, some important safety regulations and policies that you're going to want to know, and then lastly, an introduction to construction type drawings. Now let's spend a little time talking about the actual platform. When you log into the Moodle platform, you will notice this comes up, the course overview. When you click on the course overview, you will then actually enter into the course. And as you have probably already discovered, you click on the course introduction and there's a YouTube link video that describes the course. You're going to do the same thing for each one of the sessions. So if you'll notice on session 1, there is a link that goes to an assignment, and I'll show you that in a minute. But when you click on it, you're just going to follow that in order, and you're going to review the videos, and I'll show you in a minute, but there's also a PDF of the presentations. But when you're ready, you'll then back out of session 1, and you will go to the session 1 quiz. We'll talk more about the quizzes a little later. So when you click on the Session 1 Introduction to the Trades, the following will come up. So here is the assignment for Session 1 Introduction to the Trades. You'll notice that there are 2 videos in this particular session. That is because there's a video that I developed where I asked apprentices on advice they would give to new apprentices. A very interesting video that I think you'll find enlightening. The second video is the actual presentation for this session. So you will watch that presentation, and then if you need to, you can go down and you'll see at the bottom left there is a PDF link, Intro to the Trades. And that is the presentation in a PDF format that also has the notes that I use to record the presentation. So between the video and the PDF, those are the things that you will study. And when you feel prepared, you will then take the quiz. Now I also wanted to point out that some of the sessions are a little bit unique. For instance, session 4, which is the tool section, has a video, but also has a flashcard link. And this is a link that I developed where you can go through and electronically go through flashcards to try to memorize the tools. So between the tool presentation PDF file, the presentation, and the flashcards, you'll have plenty of opportunity to study before you take the Session 4 quiz. The only other unique session is Session 6. Session 6 actually has 3 different videos. The first video you will watch, and that is on construction drawings. And then the second and third video will really depend on the area you feel like you want to focus on. So if you're interested in a plumbing apprenticeship, you will watch the plumbing presentation. If you're interested more in an HVAC apprenticeship, you will watch the HVAC presentation. There is also 2 different quizzes depending on your area of focus. So if you watch the plumbing presentation, then you will want to study and prepare for the plumbing quiz. Likewise, if you watch the HVAC presentation, you're going to want to prepare for the HVAC quiz. You do not have to take both quizzes, just the one that you want to focus on. In terms of the quizzes, each quiz is going to be roughly 10 to 20 questions, and you will have 2 attempts to pass the quiz. And the way we set up the platform is that the highest grade will be kept. So if you get a higher grade on the first attempt than you do on the second attempt, then your first attempt grade will stay. Just so I can understand what it looked like from your perspective as a student in the course, I decided to take one of the quizzes, and quite frankly, I just brushed right through it just so I can get to the end of it, and hence I got a pretty bad grade, only a 3.5 out of 10. But when you're done with the quiz, it'll look something like this. And so if you want to reattempt at that moment, you can click Reattempt the Quiz. From my understanding, if you decide you want to reattempt the quiz later, you have that opportunity to do so. But you get 2 opportunities to take the quiz. And if I were to score higher on the second attempt than the 3.5, then the operating system knows to keep that grade and post that grade. Okay, so thanks for listening to the course introduction. Whenever you feel ready, I suggest you go into Session 1, Introduction to the Trades, and begin watching the videos. Good luck!